the line to shoot a pair.
Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wings. Maybe a career season for him last year.
And with George and his efficiency, Brent, it took a huge step up last season.
Man, I think, B.A., he was just locked in. After the disappointing finish and getting ousted in the playoffs the way they did the year before, I think he was just on a mission all season long to prove that he could get them back there and that he was going to be a big reason why.
Pass to man. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
He gets it in there.
Brogdon's a pretty gifted passer and trying to do a great job of heading up this offense from the point position.
Kennard against Brogdon. Kennard outside. Pass to Zubats. Over Brogdon. A nice shot by Zubats. And the Clippers lead by 3.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
On the wing, Jones. Back to Halliburton. Inside. MP against George. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 23.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Zubats. Back to Kennard. George outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. MP, the pass to Brogdon. Here's Stevenson. Here's Jones. Now Turner. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Jones has got 9 assists now tonight. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's George. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to Jones. Powell with a steal. Stolen by MP. To the paint. Here's Turner. And he banks in the layup. Turner's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
MP against George. Pass to Kennard. Back to George. Can't get it to fall.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clank it.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least... try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Indiana. Rubio comes in for Brogdon. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Kennard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He's not happy with the flow and the tempo. They've been vulnerable along the perimeter. He feels they've done a good job preventing points in the paint, but that's just not enough at this stage of the game.
Allie, thank you. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Jackson. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
What a display of court awareness from Jackson. Coaches value guys who can effectively execute in pick and rolls.
Kicks it to George. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
For 3.
Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Jackson finds Powell. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, George. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there. But his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Powell outside. Leonard outside. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
The Pacers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Rubio. MP against George. Here's Jones. And no good. And George with some nice D. With the drive. And George with the jam.
Paul George right now invested fully in this game and on both ends of the floor. Relentless on offense thus far.
Inside. Oh, George with a steal. Powell outside. Back to George. Zubac passes to Leonard. Uncovered. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Looking to win the run. And it's Warren missing. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Stolen by MP. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Doubled by Turner. George for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Right side Jones. And they pick up 2. Jones has got 6 here in the quarter.
And Rubio just waiting for the shooter to get open and then gets the assist.
Leonard outside. Shoots over Turner. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that to cost you another play.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. There's 47 seconds left to play in the 4th. Rubio against Jackson. Zubac inside. Shoots over Turner. Jones with the block.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
For the Clippers, Norman Powell.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. They're losing by 4. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Halliburton finds MP. No good from outside. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Now, quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
For 3, Warren. The Clippers grab the miss. And they go to the intentional foul.
Ricky Rubio. That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul.
He hits the first one.
Clippers substitution.
So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yo. Hey. Wagwan. Hello. I've been here since Gas was ghetto. Yo, I know road, no meadows. I don't score goals from even when that girl look mellow. Yeah, my life unsettled. Black box pets, now black Corvettes, and a fax all checked and a check with zeros. Hello. Nah, I ain't never won no medals, but I done toured of London on pedals when it was heat and tea from kettles. Now we get ice and kettles. Man, I just grind for the levels. Deal with devils, f your kennels. I might be a dog, but I live like a rebel. Hola. I do a lot for $1. Yo, I do a lot for the guala. I know what it is to be broke, my brother. Yeah, I want a house for my mother. Made my way, won't in the gutter. Yeah, that's nice that you don't see color, but I'm black, that's me on the cover. Always other. Still scoping the skin in the place that you live. Forgot how to play, don't play with the kids get with a stick. Are you taking a don't you see they've been making this? Hey, what? Tell me, how can I find peace? I can't even see what factual is. Hello, I've been here since Guess Who's Ghetto. Yo, I know road, not meadows. I don't score goals from even when that girl look mellow. I said my life unsettled. Black box pets, not black Corvettes, and a factual checked and a check with zeros. Hello, nah, I ain't never won no medals, but I done toured of London on pedals when it was heat and tea from kettles. Now we get ice in kettles. Man, I just grind for the levels, deal with devils. Your kennels, I might be a dog, but I live like a rebel. Howdy, never been in a game cause I'm rowdy. Bad round me, not loudly. Tell you I buy out your team like some breads from Saudi. Cowley, Simon, X Factor. Man, it's all see how I enter through the back door. Sweat off your Max Factor limbs. Black and blue like your rep inter. Yeah, right to the center. Don't ask if you don't want real answer. Don't care what you're into. Black Santa, man, I come true when a red phantom start. Hey, that's gift. Stand up what you are. No fire in the booth or fire in the park. Just fire in your heart. That's fire in the dark. That's fire from the start. Hey, yo, bro. Hello, I've been here since Guess Was Ghetto. Yo, I know road, not meadows. I don't score goals from even when that girl look mellow. I said my life unsettled. Black box pets, no black Corvettes, and I facts all checked and I checked with zero. Hello, nah, I ain't never won no medals, but I done toured of London on pedals when it was heat and tea from kettles. Now we get ice in kettles. Man, I just grind for the levels, deal with devils. Your kennels, I might be a dog, but I live like a rebel. Hey. I might be a dog, but I live like a yeah, I might be a dog, but I live like a no, I might be a dog, but I live like a rebel.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy feet. Yeah, Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy feet. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot. They gon' click it if it's me. All my been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah. I'm very well on my this you could tell. Any got beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. The category is body. Look at the way it's sitting. That ratio so out of control. That waist that. If I were me and I would've seen myself, I would have bought me. Hey. I could build a house with all the. Yeah. Been a lifetime trying to get this high. And if her head too big, I could make that pop. I'm not the one to play with, like a touch me not. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Whoa. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
crossing the line. You got me so I can unwind. Screaming for help, I might wind up in for the night. Oh, yeah. Problems, you only give me problems. I'm sick and tired of always dealing with your nonsense. Problems.
We can do to impress you, Alexis.
Brian and Danny, when it comes to compliments from Alexis, take what you can get.
I'm just kidding. I love you guys. You know that this is just all in good fun. We're just having fun here. We're racking up those W's, and we're not giving out any more T-shirts, and that is what all that matters to me.
But we want to know how you are performing out there on these events. Send us your best highlights using hashtag 2KTVWow, and you can make a future episode.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on. And we've got
Kevin, thank you. Chris.
He's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Jones is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Brogdon in at the point. And for Milwaukee, and forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday out there with Allen. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. And it's official. MP will be heading to All-Star Weekend. A big moment for this budding star.
And I think fans everywhere are excited for what he'll bring. MP oozes talent, and it will be on full display when the break comes around.
Middleton is simply a very versatile and dangerous offensive player. He's clever at using the pull-up jumper in the right spots to balance out his shot-making repertoire.
And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Here's Allen after the made shot from Jones. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Ogden picks him up, and that one good.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
Brogdon the pass to Hield. Back to Brogdon. Now Jones. In the corner, it's Hield. Pass to Jones. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh!
My goodness. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jones, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Allen, that's good.
You know, you're going to be more successful. You can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Jones. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Holiday against Brogdon. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Off target from outside. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Knocks it loose. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Brogdon against Holiday. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. 6 to shoot. Outside Portis. Middleton for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys.
Oh!
putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And it's Giannis missing. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Giannis. He had 15 points last outing. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
How about that guy's a big-time answer? He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
Allen surveying the D. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. Allen kicks to Giannis. Lots of room. And the shot goes in. Giannis has got 8 points.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Allen outside. Driving inside. Count that one. He's got 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Stolen by Middleton. And here comes the break. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-man.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game, fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Here's Connaughton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The pass to Smart, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. The finish, and it's Warren with the jam.
How about the quick hands from Rubio? And then right into transition.
Here's Connaughton. To Smart. Out to Ibaka. There's the triple. Buries it from 3-point range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Warren trying to break loose. On the basket by Jones.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Down low. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Substitution for the
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
On the court for Indiana, you've got Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Jones. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position. Count the basket. Jones has got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He scored 28 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Jones finds Turner. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Allen.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. Defense needs to make an adjustment.
Here's Jones. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Holiday looking over the floor to the middle. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Now, here's Portis. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Brogdon kicks to Jones. The dish to Turner. Back to Jones. Now the feed to Turner. Outside to Brogdon. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 5. Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. A fader. They get the rebound. Here's Portis. And Jones sends it back.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
2 minutes remaining. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
Now here's Jones. 23 points in the game. At 3 off the mark. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Inside, and Antetokounmpo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And Holiday was a hot name when he went on the trading block. But paid the big price to get him.
And I think trading for him helped secure Giannis long-term. Quite honestly, he really does complement this roster.
Here's Hield. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Brogdon against Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. From the baseline. The Pacers pull it in. Now here's Jones. This game he had 28 points. Puts up a three. Healed outside. Back to Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so Jones nails both of them. So it's the Bucks now. Here's Smart. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Back to the action after this word. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Kent and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. It has to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Middleton. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And a wide open look for Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Jones, the pass to Brogdon. Takes it off the glass. Brogdon's got his first basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And, you know, this is Drew Holiday's role. He's out there to run the offense and get his guys going.
Jones kicks to Brogdon. Jones, the pass to Brogdon. Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
Smith checked in for Indiana. Middleton inside the three-point line. That one, no good.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Here's Middleton following the score by Indiana. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his third basket of the night.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Jones kicks to Brogdon. Back to Jones. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
Pacers trail by 3. Hield outside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. It's not going to go for him. Excellent defense there from Smith. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And Jones slams it home.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Portis finds Allen, unloads from 13, and the basket is good. Allen's got 10.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Jones, the pass to Brogdon. Back to Jones. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Now here's Jones. He's got 34. Back to Hield. Feeds it to Jones. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday. Kicks it to Allen. He's looking for Giannis and finds it. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just as...
Substitution on the court.
Now Giannis takes it inside. Good D by Jones. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo on the court for Indiana. They've got Ricky Rubio. Turner is out there with Jones. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Duarte in at the 2. Back to Jones. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Middleton on the wing. To the paint. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down home.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Duarte passes to Jones. And that one drops for him. Jones has got 11 in the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Giannis outside. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis' teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. And Portis throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who would take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Down low, Turner. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the pass to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
And it's good for 2. Turner's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Ballman here now for an injury report. Now for an update on Tristan Thompson's injury, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Indiana's head athletic trainer. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle, and as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Milwaukee leading by 16. Outside, Smart. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
It's really easy to understand why this team thinks so highly of Antetokounmpo. I mean, a smart player, he takes high percentage shots, and he's team first in his approach.
Turner trying to free himself up, and it's good. 2 points. Jones has got 40 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Smart.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Healed outside. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Over Giannis. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball. But Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense. To kind of give you a different look.
Shoots the 3. Here's Portis. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. And he lays it straight in. Giannis has got 18 points now here in the second half.
You know, inside Giannis's length really helps him get by the defense. Not much they can do to trip him up or slow him down. He's a force.
Timeout called the Pacers. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Pulls up. And Jones sends it home.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Turner with the steal. Jones against Portis. Jones drives in, and Jones with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
And that's exactly why Antetokounmpo is so loved. I mean, his ability to make the right call, the right decision, and pick and roll sets, that's why he's involved in those sets as much as he is.
And the basket by Jones.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Milwaukee.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
This gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1 against it.
A fantastic show. And what an...
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David.
All right.
Hey, man, major props on making the Rising Stars Challenge.
Thanks, John.
Hey, what is it?
Man, it's big, and it says a lot about the guys I've worked with.
Speaking of superstars, Jalen Rose told me recently that All-Star...
I'm being honest, I'm looking forward to getting some rest, to tell you the truth. The season is a grind, so... All right, I'm good.